Hello, Costa Mesa Middle School 8th graders. Welcome.
This is Hannah, Hollis, and Sophia, and we're here to give you some tips on how to stay organized.
In this part of the video, I will be talking to you about some note-taking tips and tricks. Firstly, I will be showing you digitally on the app called Pinbook, which is free, on how to take your notes. But you can also use this structure to write your notes on paper as well. Let's begin. For this example, I will be using math. You will want to write your title at the top of your page. This will be the course name. Below, you will want to write either the unit or chapter that you are currently studying. A tip I do have is to write short sentences, but to also include abbreviations, bullet points, and symbols to keep your information organized. It is also best to always have colored pens and highlighters when taking notes. You can use them to color code, which can help you organize information effectively. Another tip I do have is to leave room for a box. In this box, you can write questions or put information that you are struggling with so you can review it. Once you're done writing your notes, you can always add sticky notes after with more information if needed. Lastly, you can print out your notes and take them to school.
Hey guys, so I'm just going to be giving you some tips on planning out your weeks or your day-to-day schedules. You'll notice in high school you start having a lot more homework assignments and tasks that you need to be keeping track of. So I'd usually have a template or setup like this. I'd have my week, so this week would be the 23rd. And then under here, I'd write any big events happening that week. So if you have an awards night or a banquet or a game, anything like that, I'd write under there. Under the day-to-day, I'd write my homework assignments. So if you have chapter notes due, or if you have worksheets, anything like that would go under here. And then under here, it's basically my to-do list. So if you have to drop off paperwork or go pick up supplies for anything from a teacher, or you have to go talk with your teacher or your counselor or send an email, I'd write all of these stuff here just as a reminder throughout the week. And yeah, I hope you guys can find a way to keep yourself organized throughout high school. It's a lot tougher to keep track of everything, so I think it's definitely good to write everything down and keep everything organized, and I hope this video helps you guys out. So we'll cut to Hollis talking about school supplies and keeping those organized as well.
Another important aspect of note-taking and organization is organizing your school supplies. I think it can be really helpful to just have like a really big pencil bag to keep all of your pencils and pens in, and even like tying all your pens together with like a rubber band makes it a lot easier than trying to be looking for like a specific color when you're trying to take notes. I love using color when I'm organizing stuff. And so I usually have like a specific color folder that I prefer for each class, and I just like associate that class with that color. And then a lot of times when I'm like writing stuff in my planner, I might try to like use those colors. So I personally use folders for like each of my classes, which I find it to be a lot easier than carrying around like all the work for my classes like in a binder. Of course, you could do like a binder for like your even day and a binder for like your odd day, so it's not super heavy. I think it's also really important that like each semester to like clear out a lot of the stuff out of your binder or folders that you don't need. I always forget to do that, and then I feel like I'm carrying around so many papers that you don't really need. And even if you're like a little bit worried about, oh, do I not want to throw this away, do I want to keep it, you can just like put it in like a drawer in your desk, and then at the end of the year when you really don't need it, then you can actually get rid of everything.